Hey friends, let's do Calling on You Guitar Lesson, another awesome song from Stryper. And with this song we're tuned to E flat, so just tune E string down a semitone. I'll play the intro, then we'll break it down and we'll look at all the different guitar parts. So we're just starting on this D power chord, play it 2 times and hold. Then we're just going to a G chord, play it 2 times. Then an A power chord 2 times and stop. Then we're going back to the D, we're doing 2 palm mutes, off, 3 palm mutes, 1, 2, 3, off. Then play the open A and then repeat that again. D, 2 palm mutes, off, 3 palm mutes, 1, 2, 3, off, then play the open A again. So then we're going to a G power chord and we're doing the same pattern again. Mute, mute, off, mute, 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 off, mute. To an A power chord, mute, mute, off, mute, 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 off, mute. Now it changes here, we're going back to the D power chord, mute, mute, off, and then on the A string play 5, 4, and we're doing 2 mutes on 4A, 7 on the D and the G, 2 mutes and then an off, and then A again, 4, 2, and then to the B power chord, mute, mute, off, A string 2, open, the A power chord, mute, mute, off, to G, to A, back to the D power chord, and then we're just going to go 4 on the A, 7 on the D, palm muted, back to the D, back to the 4, 7, and then finish on the D and a slide down. And that's guitar 1, let's do guitar 2. Starting with the open D string, play it 2 times, the same with the intro. Palm mute the D, then do the 7th fret on the G pinched harmonic. Palm mute the open D again, and then do 6, 7, and back to 7 on the D, all with pinched harmonics. Then we do the open D again, 2 palm mutes, and we repeat the pattern again, 7, G, D open, 6, 7, G, 7 on the D. Then we're going back to 5 on the D, 2 palm mutes, 8 on the B, 1 palm mute on the 5th fret D, 7 on the B, and then do hammer, 7, hammer onto 8, pull off the 7, slide back to 5, and then 5, hammer onto 7, pull off the 5, slide back to 3, 3, hammer onto 5, pull off the 3, slide back to 2, 2, hammer onto 3, pull off the 2, pull off to the open, and then a pinched harmonic on the 2nd fret on the G. And then we're just repeating that riff again, the D, 2 palm mutes, the 7, and again. This time we're doing the 5th fret D 2 times, palm mute, 8 on the B, back to 5, D, 7 on the B, 5 on the D, 5 on the B, 5 on the D, 7 on the G, 5 on the D, and then G, 6, 4, 4 hammer onto 6, 7 on the D, pinched harmonic, and then repeat again. And again. And then we're just doing the 5 again on the D 2 times, 8 on the B, 5 D, 7 on the B, 5 D, 5 on the B, 5 on the D, 7 on the G, 5 on the D, 6 on the G, 5 on the D, 4 on the G, and then 6, 7, do a half bend on the 7, bend and release, and then 6, 7. And that's guitar 2, and then there's a harmony on that as well, so let's do that. So we're going to play the open D the same 2 times, but now go 7B, back to the open D, B, 7, 10, 7 on the G. Repeat that again. Then go to the 5D 2 times. This time we go 7E, 5D, 5E, 5D, 8 on the B, 5D, 7 on the B, 5D, 5 on the B, back to 3, 3 hammer onto 5, and then 5 on the G with the pinched harmonic, and then we repeat the first riff again. Then 5 on the D 2 times, 7E, 5D, 5E, 5D, 8 on the B, 5D, 7 on the B, 5D, 5 on the B, 5 on the D, 7 on the G, on the B, 5, 7, and then do the bend and release on the 7B, and then just 5, 7, and they're all the parts to the intro. So guitar 1 for our verse, we're just doing an E power chord to an A power chord to the D, and we're going to do off, off, mute, mute, off, mute, off, off, mute, mute, off, mute, and we do that 2 times to the D. And we play E power chord to the A power chord, just play the D power chord, and then on the A string 5, 4 to 2 to 1 to the open, and then to the 4th fret on the E, then just play a G power chord or a G chord there, to the A, and then we're going to do A mute, A mute, A mute, A. And that's guitar 1. Now there's a harmony as we're running down from the 5, 4, 2, 1, open, 4. So we're going to start on 5 on the A, go to 2 on the D, then we're going to play these octave chords 4, D, 7 on the B, and then go to 5 on the A, 7 on the G, and then we're going to 2 on the D, 5 on the B, and then we're jumping to 2 on the A, 4 on the G. And they're all the parts to the verse C. So for our chorus, we're just starting on the D power chord. We're going to go off, off, mute, mute, off, and then 3 mutes. 1, 2, 3, off, 3 mutes. 1, 2, 3, off. Then we go into the G power chord. Off, off, 3 mutes. 1, 2, 3, off again. 1, 2, 3, off, and again. 1, 2, 3, off. Then we're going back to the D. We're going to do off, mute, off. Come back to the 4th fret on the A 2 times, mute, mute, and then play 4, A, 7, D and G. come back to the 2nd fret A 2 times, and then just a B power chord, open A 2 times, an A power chord to a G, to an A power chord, and then finish the same way we did in the intro with the D and our 4/7, back to 5/7, 4/7, 5/7. And that's our chorus there. From there we do our verse, and that's exactly the same, and then we go back to the chorus. The only change here is we finish after the A and we don't go back to the D. We leave that D end part off, and then we have our solo rhythm, and we'll do our solo at the end. So we have our solo rhythm, and we'll do our solo at the end. A string 2nd fret, 1st fret, go to the E string 5th fret, 4th fret, then just play a G chord, and then we're building up on an A power chord for 2 bars, 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's our solo rhythm, and we'll do our solo at the end. So for our bridge, I'll just talk you through the chords. It's pretty easy. We're just doing the D 4 times with stops, to the G 4 times, back to the D 4 times, then we play the A 2 times, and then the E string 3rd fret 2 times, 2nd fret open. So, and that's our bridge there. So for our next chorus, it changes a little bit. Our D stays the same. Our G stays the same. Then we jump up to an E power chord, back to an A power chord, to the D power chord. We're going to do off, off, mute, mute, off, mute, mute. Back to the A power chord, off, mute, mute, off, mute, off. So. And that's our chorus there. So for our outro, we're playing the D power chord, then just play the 7th fret on the G, 3 palm mutes, 1, 2, 3, 7 G, 3 palm mutes, 7 G, then play 4 on the A 2 times, 7 G, 4 again, then go back to a B power chord, and play the 4 on the G, 3 palm mutes, 4 G, 3 palm mutes, 4 G, and then play 2nd fret 2 times on the A, to an A power chord, just hold that, to the G chord, to a C chord power chord, to an A power chord, and we do that through 3 times, and then just finish on the D power chord. And there are all the rhythm parts there. Now let's take a look at the solo. So we're going to slide up to 16 on the G, then play 16 again, play 15B, do a bend on 17B, tap 18B, pull off the tap, release the bend, and then play 15 on the G. Then we're coming back to 14G to B, 15, 17, bend and release, 15. Then do a bend on 12 on the G, bend and release, 12 pull off to 11, and then play 12, and then to the B, slide up to 10, 12, 10, 8, 7, 8, then 8 again, hammer on to 10, and then 7 on the G. Then we have this run to finish, G, 12, 14, 16, B, 14, 15, 17, E, 14, 15, 14, back to B, 17, 15, 17, back to the E, 14, 15, 17, come up to 19, then back to 17, 15, 17, 19, up to 21, 19, 17, then go to 20 on the B, back to E, 17, 19, 20, come up to 22, 21, 19, 21, 22. And that's the main part of the solo. Now let's have a look at the harmony as well. So we're going to slide up to 11 on the G, play it again, 12 on the B, bend 12, tap 13 on the B, pull off, release, back to 11 on the G, play 11 on the G again, B, 12, 14, bend, release, back to 12, now we're going to bend 9 G, bend, release, 9, pull off to 7, back to 9, and then stay on G, 11, 12, 11, 9, 7, back to 9, 9 again, hammer on to 11, and 7, all on the G there. Then we have the harmony for the run, this time D, 12, 14, 16, G, 12, 14, 16, B, 14, 15, 14, back to the G, 16, 14, 16, back to B, 14, 15, 17, E, 14, back to B, 17, 15, 17, E, 14, 15, 14, back to B, 17, 15, 17, back to the E, 14, 15, 17, 15, 14, 15, 17. And that's the harmony there, and that's all the parts. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Calling on You by Stryper Guitar Lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you love your 80s rock, glam and metal, jump onto my YouTube channel for hundreds more songs, and I'll see you soon.